April 1st, 2019, I walked into Bellevue Hospital with an attitude that I'm going to have the best year. I remember saying that prayer as I walked in, and then my eyes landed on you. My mind exploded when I saw you. I remember thinking I'd give up anything to be with you.
We've been through so much together in these past 2 years. Lots of tears, lots of laughter, lots of ups and downs, but through it all, I've only loved you more and more. You know me better than anyone, and somehow you still manage to love me. I still can't believe that I'm the one God chose to marry you. There's so much about you that I love, but the one thing that I love so much is the spark you have in your eyes. It's so incredible despite everything we have been through. The joy in your eyes hasn't diminished one bit. That's life in your eyes, and I admire it so much.
Over those months, it was a crazy ride. You suffered a big loss. I didn't know if my family could handle me being with a North Indian. Many moments we both could have called it quits or found someone else. No one I met made my heart or mind explode like you. I'm so grateful for you, babe. I'm so grateful I never gave up. You're my biggest blessing.
I learned the value of prayer from my dad, but I learned how powerful prayer is when I met you. You're everything so much more than whom I prayed for. You're the answers to my prayer. You're my miracle. I vow to cherish this miracle. I vow to love you through all the good and the dark times that will come our way. I vow to keep you safe and protected. I vow to pick you up when you're feeling down. I vow to not let you quit when you feel discouraged.
I could not wait for us to spend our lives together because it's going to be magical.
Love is patient, love is kind, and it is not jealous. Love does not brag and is not arrogant, does not act unbecomingly, it does not seek of its own, is not provoked, does not take into account a wrong suffered, does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things.
Alvin and Kamal, I asked you two different questions earlier this week to just get a sense of where your relationship was and where it is today. Alvin, I asked Kamal to reflect back to when you first met and started dating. Her response was that you were, and still, are joyful, and you see the best in every moment of life. You hold no anger towards anyone, not even a fly. Kamal also described you as very goofy. You seem to have a knack for making jokes and playing some pranks. She was also connected to you because of your faith in God and the value of prayer. You reminded her of her father in that way. You made it comfortable for her to talk about God, and that was just the beginning. Kamal, I asked Alvin to describe you in 3 words. One of the words he used to describe you was peaceful. He shared how Bellevue can be one of the most challenging emergency rooms in our city, but yet you were still able to show grace in every situation. When he looks at you, he is able to find an overwhelming sense of peace. Alvin also described you as a woman of strength, and he can see how you are able to be strong and persevere through the challenges that life brings you. The final word he used to describe you was sacrificial. You continue to put everyone first before yourself, especially Alvin. You always wait for him to arrive on breaks before you have a meal together. May these words and descriptions that you have shared with me continue to be true from this day onward. It only gets better. In the scriptures, marriage is used as a metaphor for God's love for his creation. And God shows us his eternal love for his people with the narrative of the Israelites, and then again with his love for the bride of Jesus Christ, the church.